is Doreen from the Side Hustle, where we make your business our business. It's a new year. If you haven't seen me all this year, then a happy, happy new year to you and your family and your hustle. We want to thank everyone who has stayed in tune with us for all these while. It's an exciting year because we're going to have more people to interview, we're going to have more businesses to promote, and we're going to build this community to make it what we want it to be. Without further ado, today I have another person for the face behind the hustle. She is going to introduce herself. I don't want to murder her surname, but I know her to be Rita. So, Rita, you are welcome to the Side Hustle. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you very much, Doreen. Good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you for having me.
Yeah.
So my name is Rita. I'm Rita Mubeneshayi.
I hope you managed. If you want to try the name, I would have just killed it and killed myself in the process.
I know. I know it's a really long surname. So it's Rita Kalenda Mubeneshayi.
Okay.
So I'm Congolese by nationality.
Nice.
But I was raised and brought up in Zambia. So my family and I moved to Zambia in 2005. And we stayed there for, I think, 7 years, because in 2011, I had to go back home. I got married. And then in 2013, I moved to South Africa. So from 2013 to 2020, that's when I moved back to Zambia again.
Oh, nice.
So while I was in South Africa, that's where I met this woman, Yvonne Maniki. She's the owner of Dimzik Jewelry. And she's the one who introduced me to beading.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Straight to the point. So I know you are doing beading, and I know that is your side hustle. But I also realize that it is not all about the business part of the side hustle that you are running, but there is a project behind it. I would like you to tell us a little bit about the project and about what you are doing at the moment.
Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, Doreen, I did not have any idea about beading. When growing up, I did not even know that there is such a thing as beading. So when Yvonne introduced it to me, I realized that I had a passion for it.
Nice.
And also looking at the background that I came from Congo, there are so many things happening in Congo because of the minerals, where a lot of our jewelries come from.
Yes.
And then when you look at it, you'll find there are a lot of children working in the mines just to get those stones out to make those jewelries. And you have elderly women. So I'm not okay with that. So that's when I came to learn about beading, I came to see another perspective of jewelries. I was like, wow, you don't need just stones or whatever mineral just to make something nice. And while there is a child out there or an elderly woman suffering and being exploited. So I think that's where my motivation came from and my inspiration, because I thought that by using beads, which is recycling plastic, we are actually killing two birds with one stone. We are saving the planet by recycling, and then we are also protecting a child from the hard labor of the mines. So that really inspired me and really gave me the strength to start this project.
This is quite interesting because I have heard stories, or we've not been in Congo. I mean, you are Congolese, you have been in this situation, but we've heard stories where kids are sent into the mines, where they die in the mines, where older people also are exploited for just that mineral, as you said. And coming to think about it, I have not thought of it in this way, that recycling plastic, which is most of our beading. Yes, there are stones in some of them and all that, but just recycling and plastic, which plastic we all know what is doing to our environment. that can give hope to
Yes.
a child to say, I really actually don't need to put myself in that kind of danger, but we can do something
Exactly.
with the plastic that we have, make it beautiful and sell it. That is such an amazing story. So I just wanted to know,
Yes.
have you started working with ladies already, or you have you started with the project, or you want to establish yourself more so that you can start involving them? How are you going with
Yes. I've already started with the project. Right now, I have two ladies. One is my neighbor.
that?
When I showed, yes, my neighbor, I showed her my jewelries, and she was really, really impressed. And she was like, "Oh, you know what? I would really like to learn about this." I was like, "That's what I'm looking for." You know, there are a lot of ladies out there, too many of them who've got that passion
Yeah.
to do something really nice. Because, you know, Doreen, with beading,
Yeah.
it's really amazing when you make a piece and you see it on someone
Yeah.
and you have that feeling of, oh,
Mm,
okay, I'm the one who made that thing. It really feels good.
mm.
And another one, I have a sister to a friend of mine also. Actually, I started with her yesterday. So yes, my project is already on the move.
Wow,
Yes.
congratulations, Rita. We're so
Thank
proud of
you.
you.
Thank you.
And we pray
Thank
that it
you.
just goes a little bit bigger than your expectation. Not even a little bit big, but it goes like big, big international. And
Yes,
then everybody can buy into
definitely.
the idea. And I'm so excited
Yes.
because this is something you can take back to Congo if you have to go to Congo, and then just get people to do it. You don't even need to be there. If you teach the skill, the Bible talks about, oh, there is something that people talk about saying that don't give people fish, but teach them how to
Mhm.
fish.
Them
Because
how to
when
fish,
you
yes.
do that, then they can have food
Yes.
on their table every time. So I want to
Yes.
congratulate you. This is an
Thank you.
awesome project,
Thank you.
and I hope
Thank you.
this goes.
And the other thing, and the other thing, you see, there are also women out there who feels like they've been left out of society
Sure,
because they do not have any sort of qualification.
sure.
So those are the women also I want to target, because I want them to know that they can actually contribute to the society by making bead jewelries. You know,
Awesome.
um, even though she did not get the chance to complete a school, but she can make this nice piece that someone who had that opportunity to complete their study and can buy from them.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Wow. This is getting more interesting as I listen to you. And
Yeah.
I don't know about the business climate in Zambia, right? You are in Zambia, not Zimbabwe, Zambia.
You
I would,
know, in
I would,
Zambia, Lusaka.
Lusaka. Well, that is the
Yes.
capital. Lusaka
Yes,
is
that's the
the
capital of
capital.
Zambia.
How is
Yes.
the climate? How is business climate in there? How are people taking
Mm,
your bidding? How are they? Do they even know how special bidding is at this moment?
okay. Uh, Okay, so right now, to be honest, the climate is really, really slow
Mm.
for the fact that this is just a new product that I'm trying to introduce to Zambia. I'm
Mm.
trying to introduce, and it's not easy to introduce something new to people who have been like, let's say, limited by thinking that, okay, accessories, jewelries is only with
Metal.
stones,
Mm, mm,
diamond,
mm,
gold,
mm,
and
mm, mm, mm,
synthetics,
mm.
and then you come and bring something new to them. So the response is quite slow, but I am hoping that very, very soon I'll be able to break the market, and I'll attend the right audience, the ones
Awesome.
that will be able to appreciate the heart of bidding.
Awesome. But and so how are you getting clients? How do you get clients to you? Are you having a shop? Are you working online, or how are you getting your clients?
Okay, so far I am still working from home, but I have a Facebook page, so I'm using the social media to market and advertise my product. And I have a page on Facebook that is called Patrita Jewel Design. So
Mm.
for those who are watching, just get some time and visit the page. Yes, so that's how I'm marketing so far. And also through family and friends, I do send them pictures, and then they can also send to their friends. They can post it on their status, just like that. But also, I also approach a certain weekend market that I think I'm going to see this weekend on Saturday. So it's a craft market. It only goes on Saturdays and Sundays. So I approach them, and I think I'll be displaying my jewelries there.
That is such good news. I'm so excited because I know with the craft market, you get exposed to everybody who's doing crafts, and people also come get exposed to you, and even in your niche. And that is such a great thing. I'm going to post all your links in there, and I hope you're going to open other links like on Instagram, and as much as possible that we want to promote your business here on Side Hustle. We also like you to also get yourself on social media, because that is what people are looking for. They see first before they believe. So we have to get the word out there. So I will encourage you. We have been speaking already, and I know this thing is not going to be just little in Lusaka where you are, or Congo where you will be, but it's going to be international so far as we put in the heart is there. And I love the heart of this project, and I love the part of this business, because it is not a me thing. It is not a me, my family, let's get money project or hustle, but it is for people, caring for kids, caring for the elderly, caring for the uneducated, and that speaks volumes. And I am so happy that I have the privilege to have you on Side Hustle GH. So my next question to you today is that, do you plan to expand this business? And I know you are in Zambia now, but do you plan to get it any further than Zambia? I know
definitely. I would like for Patrita Jewelry to be expanded, not just in Zambia, but in Africa and the entire world. I want more people out there to get to know about beading, to get to appreciate the heart of beading. Just imagine if many of us who can start using beads. So that means people who are manufacturing beads will have to recycle a lot of plastic. Beautiful. So that we can have enough beads to produce our pieces. And for that, we'll be saving the environment, and we'll be saving above all a child somewhere who's really working really hard, an elderly woman. And you'll see those children and those elderly women, they are just not, I wouldn't even call it working. I would say they are being exploited because they don't even, the hard work that they do and what they receive doesn't even, it's really sad. It's really sad. But when we start working with beads, so we'll be serving those children and those women, and also serving the planet at the same time. Awesome. So if we have to go worldwide, it's going to be a very good project. If everyone can just consider and use beading.
That is absolutely true and wonderful. And what are your challenges? What are the challenges you're facing at this moment? I know you've talked about how it's being perceived in Zambia, but what else are your challenges, so that anybody out there who can hear you and say, but I can help you with this challenge? What are your challenges?
Okay, so the challenge that I have right now is to break into market, like I said before.
Yes.
It's really, really challenging to break in markets. And also when I show my beading, and then I tell someone that, okay, these jewelries are handmade. I made them myself. People believe more in things that was made out of a machine. And then when someone say, okay, this is me, I made it, they don't really take it seriously. Well, one thing also with Zambia, I noticed, okay, there is not too much of heart. So that's the challenge that I have, to get people to appreciate the beading, because this is art that I'm doing. And when you have a lot of people who don't appreciate art, is a little bit challenging. to get them to buy and believe in your project.
Wow, I can hear you, and it's a sense of, you see, sometimes I notice, and it's also in branding. Branding says that you have to present your whatever you do with the idea behind it. So you are not meeting only the people by face, but the needs that they have. People don't see the beading as a need they have, because now they see sparkling things like diamonds and all that. But if we can arrange in a way, or we can fit this beading into their space to say that you don't need to harm the environment or a child, or exploit an old lady, but take consideration that a bead can also make you beautiful. And I think it's also sad, because the world tells us that you have to have diamonds, you have to have this.
Exactly. And also the sad part is bead is part of our African culture.
Yes.
And we are losing it slowly. So my prayer is that many people out there can be able to join us and try to keep our African culture alive.
Yes.
If you have to look our ancestors, and they never used to wear diamonds or gold or anything of a sort, but they just had this, our African jewelries that they used to put on. If you look at the Maasai's, what they use is beads. You know, when you look at Kenyans, it's all about beads. So if we can work together, we'll be able to save our African culture through beading.
Absolutely, that is wonderful. So if anybody hearing me and is in Zambia, or hear this call, Congo, USA, UK, Spain, Germany, anywhere, and you think this is something that you want to support, we are urging you to contact Rita. I'm going to put all her links in here, her Facebook, I'll put my cell number there. If you want to contact me, then I can contact her and make this thing big. It is not only about saving our planet, it's also about helping people come out of poverty. Ladies who are just giving themselves up for distraction, like a woman sending her child to go into the mines to go fetch diamond for somebody sitting somewhere that is just going to admire it for a day or two and just leave it behind. It is so much work that they are putting in, even in their beading. I mean, helping people around them get financial freedom. This is a side hustle that needs our attention as Africans and as people in general. So, any last word? But before then, I would like to know, do you have any of your products you want to show to us? That would be amazing.
Yes. Yeah, I do have some products on me, like the bracelets.
Nice.
That I'm wearing. Yeah, so this is something that I really worked on.
This is actually handmade. This is no computer magic or machine magic. That is amazing.
Also ever. This is just a handmade bracelet with beads.
Nice. That's amazing.
And then I have this ring.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, so this is another ring, and the necklace I'm wearing, and the earrings. So those are the things I made. And also I have some few products here, like these earrings as well. So what I do, I try to have my jewelries really be made with passion and love. And also when I'm making this thing, this is what I have in mind. If I have to see this piece in a shop, will I, Rita, buy it?
That's good.
So if the answer to that question is yes, then I'm going to make something that someone else who wants to buy. If I wouldn't want to buy, then I'm not going to make that thing. So I try to make it as beautiful as possible, with a good quality and well packaged as well.
That is,
even though it's handmade, even though it's handmade, so it doesn't mean that it doesn't have to be well packaged. So this is what I do. And also when I talk of recycling as well, this is also other thing that I make. I make jewelry boxes as well.
Wow. Beautiful.
Out of plastic bottles, you know.
Oh, wow.
You just Yes, so I just recycle plastic bottles, juice, drinks bottles, and then I turn it into something like this.
That is amazing. I've not seen anything like that. But what is the fluff around it?
This is just a material I
Oh,
just buy in a
okay,
fabric store,
okay.
and then yes, I work around this, and then I have this bracelet.
Mm, mm.
It's
Wow,
made out of wooded beads.
wow.
Yes. So when I was doing this, I actually had our African culture in mind. So I just tried to picture ourselves, this woman wearing these our African outfits with this
Yes,
bracelet.
beautiful,
This is going to
beautiful.
go really beautifully. So really, really a lot of product that I have on bracelets.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
most of them you can find them on my page.
Yeah.
I have them on my page.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Check out some of her amazing pieces. Awesome. So we will also post some, even in this video, post all your links. Is there anything you would
Yes.
want to say, Rita, about your project, about your business, about your side hustle? Is there anything you want to say, promote yourself, or whatever it is you want to do?
Okay, so what I would like to say, I would just like to urge people out there, women especially, I would like them to urge them to consider beading, to consider bead jewelries. You don't need a stone to look beautiful,
That's true.
but when you recycle something and make something out of it, you are really saving a lot of lives out there, especially children. That's my main focus. I mean, I'm a mom.
Yeah.
So I try to picture my child in a mind, because someone out there needs this stone to look good. So I would urge people out there, try to support the beading and try to save our culture. And if also you notice, Doreen, I'm proud of something that is coming back now, the Aphrodisiac style.
Yeah.
I've seen how many women now are keeping their hair natural,
That's true.
afro. They are becoming more appreciative of their dark skin. They
Yeah.
don't bleach again their skin.
Mm.
So if that is coming back, and then we also include the beads in, then we're on the right track.
We are
We're on the
actually.
right track. And this project really needs to be supported, not just for me, but for the people out there, for that lady who feels she's left out of society, and then she can be able to do something. For that lady, woman who want to get an extra income as well, yes. And also for another person who just want to make other people feel good and look beautiful out of whatever they can create out of from beads.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And thank you so much for your time. And as I said earlier on, I am honored that you were able to come be with us here on Side Hustle. And I thank you
Yeah,
for,
thank you for having me.
yeah, thank you also for your talent, for sharing it. One thing I've realized also in the African culture where we all are is that we are scared to bring our talent out, thinking that somebody will steal it.
Exactly.
But you're putting it out there,
Exactly.
say, hey, I'm here to help everybody. I'm here to help that person that thinks I'm being left out of society because I don't have a
Yes.
degree attached to my name or a certificate or whatever it is.
Yes.
I'm here to share my business with you, to say, come hustle, let's hustle together. You can even start your own business whenever it is, but Come, let us appreciate the talent. Let's appreciate our culture, and let's appreciate our environment by saving it with all this recycling that we are doing from the bead and from the plastic to the beads. And that is an amazing story, and that is something everybody needs to support. So thank you so much for your time. As I said, I'm going to post all your links in here. And then with time, we will check in with you to see how big this project has been. Because this year we want to be intentional with our interviews, intentional with our side hustlers, and make them big. So as we promote you, we would like you to feel free and call us anytime if there's something big happening, and then we shall put it
Of
down.
course, I will do so. I will keep you posted of everything that Patrita Jewelry will be doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Doreen.
So subscribers, this is what we do. This is how we're going to call it a day today. And as you've heard from Rita, there's a lot of love and heart in what she is doing. It's not only about the business, it's a lot more to do with saving the environment, saving a child, saving a mother, a sister, and even working with them to say, hey, you are worth it. Don't stay in that sense of being unworthy because you don't have anything attached to your name. You can do beading, and beading is bringing our culture, our African culture, back to the surface. We're going with Afro, we're going with dreadlocks and all that. Let's also enhance ourselves with the beads and make ourselves look pretty and beautiful. So it's Doreen from The Side Hustle, where we make your business our business. Thank you, Rita, for joining us.
Thank you, Doreen. Bye-bye.
And it's a bye from me as well.